Welcome to Visit Extended channel again. Today I continue to introduce how to write master and doctorate thesis. Every time I repeat again to my motivation for recording this video to sharing because I'm the master degree supervisor in Guangdong University of Technology in the field of industrial engineering and management. Usually, I've used the structure of the book from Professor Ch4. It is a practical handbook for writing master and doctorate thesis. The structure is separated in class, introduction, product identification, literature review, and today I will share the innovative idea generation. In the structure generally of the innovation idea or original idea, part 1 is talking about the nature. Part 2 is how this innovation idea formed and research framework. And in Professor Ch4's book, he talked about the promotion per paper percentage required 30%, 55%, or 14% in different stage of the professor in their paper or thesis. So at least 30%, 35%, or 40% are original idea. So part 1, nature of innovative original idea. How the definition of innovative idea. The researcher use their thinking capability through the processing exploration with characteristics of sensitivity, fluence, and flexibility, and express the novel and unique insight in their research. I think the unique insight is very important. And I also share some definition from the standard ISO 9000 2055 to define the innovation is mean new or transfer object, realize or redistribute value. And another European standard 16555-1 is an implementation of the new or significant improvement or improve the product, good or service or process, new market method or new organization method in business practice, workplace, organization, or external relationship. When we talk about innovation, innovative is a packable and employable new thing and realize their value, even though in every business activity, product, service, process, etc. What is different between invention and innovation? The distinction between these two things is that the previous one, invention, is a creation of new idea or concept. Innovation is turning this new idea or concept into the commercial success or widely spread use. This diagram is very clear to see. The invention is from cash to idea, and innovation is from idea to cash. So we are always talking about quality and innovation. Some scholars will think it is a contradiction, and because in the past, thinking innovation quality is a stable, steady, consistent, and standard. Innovation is a breakthrough or some new thing, but actually they have the coherence thing. For example, through the broad trend and also Peter Perry in the ASQ is a guideline to innovation, turning the good idea into great results. It said innovation and improvement have many related relationships in this diagram. However, quality is a many focus, customer satisfaction, and continued improvement. That is also very correlated. That is why it is a innovation and quality have this relationship. Sometimes we call quality innovation is a subset under the quality, or innovation quality. In the innovation, quality is a subset of the innovation. So, second part, what is the characteristic of the innovation or original idea? They are well original, sensitivity, fluence, and flexibility. In each part, I will explain the original is something new based on your own argument or hypothesis. Sensitivity is to discover something important but others negate, or full the imagination power and detail to observe the capability. It depends on your own characteristic. Fluence is you use the word and presentation fluence, associated fluence or conceptually fluence and theoretical fluence. It make the reader more understand your idea and your flow. The logical flow is very fluent. And also flexibility is some called spontaneous flexibility or adaptive flexibility. And how to generate the innovation or original idea? We're talking about some 4 methods. First, criticize others' argument, finding contradiction or quick argument, to criticize them and add your argument to fill the gap or to improve it. Second is for comparison, consolidation, and induction. Researchers should have the consolidate capability and systematically redefine and analyze the result of the complex concept through comparison, consolidation, and induction. The third one is develop a new idea. Researchers should have the analytical capability to make complex to simplify, simple and abstract ability. Continue to debate and discuss. Always usually discuss your problem with your supervisor. Continue to raise a positive or negative view to debate and discuss. The part 2 is how it formed and what is your research framework. First, you need to propose a hypothesis. Hypothesis is a statement that introduces a research question and propose the expected result. And then you need to test your hypothesis. There must be a possibility to prove your hypothesis is true or your hypothesis is a false. The result of the hypothesis must be reproduced. And this is the deduction process. When you have the theoretical base in the domain, you have the hypothesis, collect data and find and get your findings and confirm your hypothesis or reject it, and then you revision of your theory proposed. In the formation of the framework, there are some key elements in the research framework. First, your research topic is your target. Second, use effective tools for thinking development. Third, your research framework is like a custom. 4 is a proposed potential to be theory and then could be verified repetitively. It's important. Other people can follow your methodology to repeat the research. Relationship between research framework and innovative original idea. That is a relationship between both. In this table, you can see the framework and idea. If you have different and excellent, it's a novel or original. And consider your entry point. It's been your sensitivity to which point is to start your research. Rapid is the main the fluence. Easy is a flexibility easy. So the characteristic of the original idea and the research framework have the correlation. Now I'm sure my research before in my MPhil thesis, some original or innovative idea. After literature review, we have point out something. First is see the innovative or original idea for the objective. For example, it's highlight. I have 5 objectives, but the most innovative one is not much local paper talking about the fraud of the sulfur. Stanford, Fulford, and Thornford is new in Hong Kong at that time, and it is a first study in Hong Kong. It's an innovative idea. And other maybe some objective is some scholar in Hong Kong also do the similar thing. It is the Stanford and Fulford. It's not just if you collect RSP with respirable suspension matter and just a broad deposition, dry wet bulb is a very common environmental or air pollution study. However, in the forest, Stanford and Fulford, for the tree, the carapace is a certain low people do it before I study in Enfield. The second one is a study the characteristic on indoor air quality in multi-purpose premises. My second MSc in PolyU. Previous one is my MPhil in CTU. And what is the difference? After literature reviewed, I do the new thing is that for IQ parameter, the size distribution of indoor airborne microbes is a new thing no people do in Hong Kong before. When I study, they have distribution, size distribution for fungi. Some people do that, but without follow the IQ parameter. And second time is how to correlate with the people activity. For example, the sick leave. It is the original one. No people talking about the direct effect between air quality, indoor air quality, and the sick leave. It means correlate with the health of the people. This is the original idea. We find the most size of the airborne indoor air microbiome, and also a positive correlation with the sick leave index and indoor airborne microbiome. This means the bacteria concentration is high, the higher probability our staff take the sick leave. The last one I would like to share is my engineer doctorate thesis. There are two new innovation things. First is a QISM model. It's a combined QMS and information security management and build a new model. It's a new idea at that time. And transfer FMEA from industrial field to IT field is a new application. It's an innovative idea because FMEA is a very familiar in manufacturing industry. But this methodology, when I make some amendment and some enhancement and become the information security management tools for IT sector, is very new at that time. Other two is follow TQ environment and have a similar study to that. This is the model I established before, and it is the FDA and new circle I propose for information security management. Okay, at the end, in the innovation idea, we have sometimes we propose different theory and argument and find some contradiction. How to solve this contradiction? I will recommend Professor Troyman's extension innovation method. It can help to solve the contradiction problem. If you are interested, you can search this work in the website and in the YouTube. I have another class to introduce this methodology. So I will end this part in this class. Thank you for your attention. See you in next class. Bye.